Broadcasting from the Finch One studio, 94.1 WHRP, Gurley, Huntsville, Decatur, a Cumulus media station.
I said, Tony, yeah! Tony in the morning.
It's local, and it's here. Tony in the Morning Show. Tony Terrell, your best girlfriend. Thank you for starting your day with us.
Tony in the morning.
Tony in the morning, 94.1 WHRP.
94.1 WHRP. Tony in the morning, Wednesday, hump day. Yay, the rain went away. And it will be pretty dry, but cold. I was listening to one of our weather reporters who said, well, we have gone straight into winter, forget about fall. Right? And it does feel that way.
One good downpour changes the entire weather.
It does.
It brings a good cold front through, and it's chilly the rest of the season.
Every now and then, every decade or so, there's a bomb cyclone, and they're experiencing that on the West Coast, Seattle, parts of Canada, California. They're all going through that. So just sharing that information, because if you have travel plans and you're trying to get out real early like this weekend, I'm going to spend a whole week with my peeps.
What kind of job you got? You get to take a whole week off. Them at-home workers right there.
You think so?
Them work-from-home folks.
Well, they got to work the same hours, don't they?
Man, they be having a little Wi-Fi on them and just on the road.
Oh,
gone.
they can take it where they nobody knows if they're home or
home
away from
slick.
home.
See, they got to put GPS.
You sound like you're a little sour about this.
I ain't saying I'm sour, Tony, but I just don't understand.
All right. Today's high 62, sunshine on the way. Time for the good news in the neighborhood.
Good news in the neighborhood. One Table Huntsville is hosting a free citywide Thanksgiving feast. This will take place November 25th from 11:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. The only thing they're asking you to do is nothing. There's no fee, no agenda, no expectation. Just come out, eat, and have a good time. For this and other good news in the neighborhood, check out our Facebook page at 94.1 WHRP.
The good news in the neighborhood is sponsored by Alabama A&M. Learn more about Alabama A&M University by visiting aamu.edu today. Alabama A&M. Start here. Go anywhere.
Well, Black in the Day, the first black woman ever to win a gold Winter Olympics, Vonetta Flowers, an American sprinter and bobsledder at the 2002 Winter Olympics. In fact, Miss Flowers became the first African-American woman, the first black athlete from any country to win a gold medal at a Winter Olympics. And she was a star sprinter and long jumper at the University of Alabama, Birmingham. That's Black in the Day. On this date, back in the day in 1914, the U.S. the State Department required photos for those passports. I know y'all trying to get out of the USA. Right. 1982 was the year that Drew Barrymore became the youngest host of Saturday Night Live. She was only 7 years old. And Michael Jackson got his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame on this date in 1984. A couple of celebrities celebrating birthdays and famous people too.
President Joe Biden, happy birthday. Also happy birthday to Future. He's a legend of auto-tunes, had songs like Turn on the Lights and that mask, that COVID hit, Mask On, Mask Off. Also happy birthday to Mikey D. He was part of the 1980s hip-hop group The Beastie Boys. They had songs like Brass Monkey. That funky monkey, Fight for Your Right, and Paul Revere. And in memoriam, we have Phife Dawg, born on this date in 1970. He was the 5-footer who gave us memories as a member of a tribe called Quest. You got him, Q-Tip. I got him, Phife Dawg. Find more celebrity birthdays on our Facebook page at 94.1 WHRP.
And it is National Universal Children's Day. Yes, the children are our future. That's Black in the Day, back in the day. Tony in the morning on 94.1 WHRP.
4.1 WHRP in your community.
Yeah, it is a good hump day only because the rain stopped. We needed the rain because we were like drought bout, And things just feel so nice and crisp this morning.
I love
the
it.
air. Yeah.
I love I don't like the cold weather. I love the cool weather. This is like a real cool,
nice cool
weather temperature.
weather.
Yeah.
Makes you want to bite an apple.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't.
It's apple eating season.
Apple eating season.
Apple pie was a big deal for the holidays. My mom used to cook for Thanksgiving this big deep dish apple pie thing. Right? Like it was like it was so big. It was just humongous. I'm like, what is that? What's in there? And you see the stuff kind of bubbling through the crust, and you're like, oh. And I'm like, can I have that? Not till after you eat dinner. Who came up with the idea of having sweets and desserts after a meal?
I like to eat my dessert first.
I do too.
And the reason why I like to eat my dessert first is because I know I'm going to eat the real food.
Right.
Because that's the substance. That's the stuff I really want. But this flavor is different before versus after.
It is. So if you have a little dessert before, it's going to taste even different after.
Right,
oh, my
right.
goodness. I didn't get this right. I needed to add some ice cream or
That's
some whipped
what it
cream
is.
or some drizzle of this.
My brother literally makes the best peach cobbler.
Really?
The best. I'm talking about peaches in the pot. You got to boil them, season them with the sugar and the sand. I ain't going to tell y'all the recipe. You ain't going to be at my house trying to eat my brother's peach cobbler.
Right. So is that your fave?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
My mom used to make it. She taught my brother how to make it.
Okay.
And my brother put a little razzle-dazzle in there. And
Do you know what the razzle-dazzle is?
I do.
Oh, okay.
I do. But you
got to keep those secret ingredients to yourself.
Sometimes it's not just about the ingredients, it's how you do it.
Yeah, because some people literally put their feet in it. You heard about it?
Yes.
You put your foot in it?
Yeah, put your foot in there.
Yes. It's all about the taste of the toe jam. So if your toe jam is kind of extra sweet, when you put your foot in it, it tastes extra sweet.
Come on now.
Now, if you haven't had a pedicure in a while,
it's gonna be
your toe jam's slightly tangy, and then the peach cobbler might taste like what is that?
The latest gossip headlines.
Ooh, no, they didn't.
Tony's Tattletale.
I can't believe they talking about that.
The latest gossip headlines.
They all up in everybody's business.
Tony's Tattletale.
Tattletale. Tony's Tattletale. Tattletale.
Tony's Tattletale.
Did I do that? All right. Everyone's talking about Jaleel White, who played Urkel on Family Matters, and the fact that he has a new memoir where he's talking about everybody up in here. Did I do that? He had problems on the set of Family Matters. There was jealousy. There were people who were not happy with his behavior and attitude as a teenager. And they're also going to talk about why he had to stop wearing those tight, pulled-up trousers. Might because I guess Jaleel White had more of a package than people knew. They just didn't want to say it all over television. Hello. Plus, he talks about Will Smith and how he pitched a great idea to Will and how he thought it was going to be a go, but then it wasn't. And why? You got to read the memoir to find out more. Martin Lawrence confirms that he and Eddie Murphy are teaming up again.
Ooh.
Yes, the Blue Streak sequel.
What?
Yes.
Blue Streak, 20 years ago.
Don't call it a comeback, but call it a comeback. It'll be great to see those two together. But what we're really waiting on still is Martin Lawrence and Jamie Foxx, because we want Shanae and Wanda. All right, it's not the word, it's what I heard. It's just tattletale.
Now you're in the know about other people's business. From Tony's Tattletales on 94.1 WHRP.
94.1 WHRP. That'll be my exit song. I'm fed up.
And you had to giggle at the end like she did and everything, too.
Oh, no worry. I got that on. Mine's not going to be a giggle.
It's scary, though.
That was Queen Naja, by the way, for those who want to know.
That's scary. When a woman giggles and they fed up, run.
Do women giggle or do men giggle?
Nah, I think women giggle.
No, we don't giggle.
Oh, really?
Oh, that's in your, and that's, oh, no. Oh, that's not a giggle. That's a warning. That is not a giggle.
See, that's what I'm talking about. It's the violent LOL. You like, why are you laughing? I ain't saying nothing funny.
Yeah.
It was,
that's one of those.
It was arguing. All right. Right.
Well, watch this. There's so the ladies that are driving the kiddos cannot say these words out loud, but they know what these words mean. They know exactly what I'm about to say. I can't even say these words out loud on the radio because I'll get fired. The FCC will come and get me.
What?
Yeah.
That's it. Like, babe, what you laughing at? We were just arguing. You just get immediate calm.
And then when you're right when you're walking away, and they're just looking at the back side of your physique, and they do this.
Nah, don't do that, because that means something may be coming at your head, because they head up.
Did you hear the end of the laugh?
Yeah.
She goes.
That's when something flies right past your head.
This sounds so violent.
If she gets to giggling, fellas, right? Don't turn your back, all right? Step backwards, all right?
Holiday giggles.
Holiday giggles.
Yeah, you can see this on a matinee for half price. Holiday giggles.
That's when you get that one. That's when it's a wrap. That's when she know the truth.
Now, I want everyone to take a little time to really, really, really say thank you to the chefs, the cooks, and the people who are preparing the meal for Thanksgiving. Many times we get under the table, our legs are under the table, and your leg is under the table, and you just start eating. It's so good. And then you hear the chef, the cook, especially if it's a woman, going, That means you didn't help. That means all you do was come and eat. That means you came with foil. That means you came with the to-go plate and all that. Oh, this show is good. And then you hear this.
This show, what did you help with other than a to-go plate?
When you are traveling, and a lot of people are, and you're in flight, and you're looking for good food to eat, it's never, ever really there.
Never.
Yeah.
Until now, Delta is going to be serving Shake Shack burgers on their flight for
We don't have a Shake Shack here.
We don't.
They have it in Texas. I've had the Shake Shack.
Shake Shack is good.
Yeah.
But to get a Shake Shack burger
in flight
on a Delta flight in first class is
there's the little fine print.
You got to be first class. You're not going to get it. You're not going to get it.
So the people in the back behind the curtain,
where they at, Tony?
They just said this.
Tony in the morning, 94.1 WHRP.
Let's get into it with your morning Black History Facts with Ocie Maddox Jr.
Black America's plight in the world of science. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Black History Facts. I'm Ocie Maddox Jr. As we continue to explore the contributions of Black Americans across various fields, on today's broadcast, I want to shine a spotlight on the incredible impact made in the world of science. Black scientists have been trailblazers in pushing the boundaries of discovery, technology, and innovation. Among the top Black scientists in America today is Dr. Kizzmekia Corbett, who played a critical role in developing the Moderna COVID-19 vaccine. There's also Dr. Lonnie Johnson, a NASA engineer turned entrepreneur, best known for inventing the Super Soaker. And his work in energy and technology. There's also Dr. Hadiya Nicole Green, has made groundbreaking strides in cancer treatment using laser technology. And finally, Dr. Neil deGrasse Tyson remains one of the most influential astrophysicists, inspiring countless of young minds with his work in popularizing science. Behind many of these great minds are the historical Black colleges and universities that have been at the forefront of advancing Black scientists. Institutions like Howard University, Spelman College, Tuskegee University, and Morehouse College, along with other HBCUs like Alabama A&M University, have a long history of producing top-tier scientists and innovators, offering Black students a platform to excel in STEM fields. Black America's contributions to science, they are vital. And as these pioneers push forward, HBCUs continue to cultivate the next generation of world-changing scientists. Hey, I hope that you enjoyed today's broadcast, and hopefully it will aid in catapulting our emphasis within the great field of science. We've come a long way, Valley, Well, there's more of the world before us. I'm Ocie Maddox Jr. for Black History Facts. So until next time, stay informed, stay inspired, and keep on making history.
Your Morning Black History Facts is sponsored by OMJ Media Design. Find them on Facebook, OMJ Media Design.
Tony in the morning on 94.1 WHRP. Getting over the hump. And on this Wednesday, did you see where Blue Sky, the new app, the new social app?
I just downloaded it.
Did you really?
I really got it. I got to figure out how I'm going to do my profile. Oh, it takes a while.
Oh, you got to think about it.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
So Blue Sky is the new platform that people are running to after they have broke up with X. You might say that's their X. Twitter. Used to be Twitter, now it's X. They say nearly 5 million new users over the week have joined Blue Sky. You're one of them.
I am one of them.
Blue Sky has regularly been at the top of the Apple Store and Google Play Store.
I think it's going to be dope.
Yeah.
If they get rid of all the rhetoric that's got on Twitter/X and it's just back to the just regular social stuff, there apparently anyone that you're following, it refreshes. So you always get to constantly see your followers. Whereas on some of the other platforms, it's all about the algorithm. So you may be following somebody, you may not see them for a week or two, even though they posted something.
It's true.
So,
and then you see people I'm like, who is this?
Right, who is this?
I mean,
I sent you a friend request 20
Yeah.
years ago, and I'm just now getting it.
Yeah, it's a lot of weird space with this stuff. Well, that's nice. It kind of sounds like the beginning of all the apps.
It really, it really does. And I hope they get away from all the political stuff. Let's just engage.
Well, that's
in
why
just
people are
regular
leaving
day-to-day.
because, the orange glaze and the orange fumes is over there on the X, and a lot of people are running away from all that nonsense.
Yeah, and it's being controlled as soon
Well, he bought that for him.
Exactly.
Because everybody else was like, you can't play here.
Yeah, shoot. Let me hold 44 billion, coach.
Right. So Blue Sky, I'll look it up. I guess I need to get a profile too.
We got to get one, Tony. We getting off X. That's X.
Oh, yeah. I broke up. That is my ex.
You're starting your day with your best girlfriend and DJ Primetime 256 on the Tony in the Morning Show, 94.1 WHRP.
Applies last.
94.1 WHRP. Tony in the morning, about to chop it up and break them down. Those complicated lyrics on old school jams and new ones too. It's the old school, new school lyric breakdown.
Well, here we go. Another edition of breaking down these lyrics so you know what you are talking about when you're singing out loud.
We don't want you to just ramble on in life and not understand exactly what you're saying.
More importantly, making up your own story when that's not the reality of what they were trying to relay to us soul to soul.
Ooh.
Now, some people go away on vacay, or as some say, they're in La La Land. But eventually, you gotta get back to life.
Gotta get back to life. We get to break down the lyrics to Back to Life by Soul to Soul. Back to life, back to reality. Back to life, back to reality. Back to life, back to reality.
You know, this is well written.
It really is. Back to the here and now. Yeah.
Show me how. Decide what you want from me. Tell me, maybe I could be there for you. However do you want me?
Ooh.
However do you need me?
How?
However do you want me? However do you need me?
I got this one, Tony.
Okay,
I got this
okay.
one. However do you want me? However do you need me?
Sounds like you're repeating what I said.
However do you want me? But however do you need me?
Back to life. Back to the present time. Back from a fantasy. Yes. Tell me now. Take the initiative. I'll leave it in your hands until you're ready. So what are we? Oh, so it looks like we're talking about a situation where we're together, maybe somewhere on an island. Okay, and we're having a good time. Now, I'm going to put it in your hands when we get back to life and reality, but I'm asking you to take the initiative. Don't wait on me.
I thought somebody passed out. And they're like, no, however you want me, I want you alive. Come back to life. back to reality.
That's what you thought?
Yeah, because it says, however do you want me? However do you need me? However do you want me? Hold me now. Do you want me? However do you need me? I think they want him alive.
I think you've been at a few freak-offs. Back to life. Back to reality. I live at the top of the block. No more room for trouble and fuss. Need a change, a positive change. Look, it's me writing on the wall. Now, I done told you. I don't understand.
Don't be writing no more.
I don't understand why you can't get back to life and back to reality. Old school, new school lyric breakdown. Soul to soul.
Tony in the morning on 94.1 WHRP.
Did you see where Ty said he is fighting for his money? He ain't giving it to his baby mamas. He said, I'm not going to repeat what he said, but he is serious about it. He's like, I work hard for this. Y'all ain't taking it.
He said he work hard for the money.
All right. Yeah.
It's so hard for
do
the
that
money.
Remake. Do that remake. All right. So Wicked, the most anticipated film, will be released in theaters on Friday this week. And a lot of people talking about this is going to be a big box office smash hit. They're looking at maybe pulling in over $65 million. But actually, they think that Wicked's going to pull in $100 million over The Gladiator 2. So we'll see. You got Denzel versus the witch. Okay, right.
Denzel versus the witches.
Yeah. So we'll see who's going to pull in the most this weekend.
Well, if you're going to get ready for that movie, there's nothing better than a glass of wine to go with it, Tony. And Pizza Hut is offering tomato wine.
I knew you was coming with some mess.
It's a real story. So Pizza Hut is offering a wine that has hints of tomato and fresh basil. So, man, there's nothing better than a stuffed crust pizza.
Now, don't get me wrong. I like tomato juice, but tomato wine?
Tomato wine. And you can get
they don't know what else to do with their ingredients. When they gonna shut down?
You can order your bottle of wine for $25.
No. It's a no for me.
Oh.
Why you acting like that's
you can bundle it?
That's gonna be on your next date night?
That's how you do it. Baby, I got you a bottle of wine and some pizza. What kind of wine did you get me, baby? I got you some Pizza Hut wine. What?
94.1 WHRP.
94.1 WHRP, focused by having everything revealed, better known as her. All right, it's your best girlfriend, Tony Terrell, and DJ Primetime 256. We are getting ready to pack things up because we've got to set things up for our broadcast and fundraiser starting tomorrow. So all that happens today. We'll be at the Walmart on Madison Boulevard. Shout out to the team captain of the Dream Team, Dennis Jackson. Okay. And of course, things will get rolling this afternoon as we put everything together. By the way, you tried to make a joke yesterday off mic when I was talking about the weather, and you saying, well, Mother Nature and everything. And I said, you know what? I do. I don't try to call in a lot of favors, but I did give a call.
What'd she say?
She said, I got you, girlfriend. Now we're going to go into some cold weather with people. We need to remind people why it's so important to make these donations so our kids can stay warm. But I will pull the rain off of you for the rest of this week. Yeah. It's going to be a little chilly, but I'll hold the rain until, you get finished with the coat drive.
You and Mother Nature's relationship, I just love it, Tony.
I do too.
I love it.
That's my girl. That's my girl. All right. Kevin Williams coming up next on the Midday Vibe on 94.1 WHRP.
And until tomorrow morning, Tennessee Valley, remember, we love you.
94.1 WHRP, Gurley, Huntsville, Decatur, a Cumulus media station.
I said, Tony. Yeah. Tony in the morning. Tony in the morning. Waking up your world.
Tony in the morning. It's local and it's here. Tony in the Morning Show. Tony Terrell, your best girlfriend. Thank you for starting your day with us.
Tony in the morning.
Tony in the morning. 94.1 WHRP.